Okay, today's video is going to be a little different from normal. I'm going to be talking about third-party controllers, and none of it's going to be animated except for this little opening. So I hope you enjoy, and this will be a longer video. Okay, so then I got that out of the way. Let's jump straight into the video. I'm going to talk about fake Joy-Cons, a fake GameCube controller, and a PowerA third-party wireless controller. These are all third-party, and there are of varying levels of quality. So let's jump right in. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about these Joy-Cons. We're going to review them, talk about how they feel, and are they a good replacement to regular Joy-Cons? Let's find out. Okay, so basic first impressions, these are not good. These shoulder buttons, they feel mushy and just kind of hard to press somehow. And then these are just even worse. Like, you press down, they have really long reach, and then you have to push really hard to get them to press. The plus button is super hard to press, even compared to this one. This is how they sound, really bad and really low. Like, they sound like budgets. Like, this stick actually kind of feels good. It feels better than the originals. And these buttons, they're round. They're round button. They're round lights. Normal ones, they're square. These also have charging ports, USB-C. Yeah, regular Joy-Cons don't have those. And then they have these weird, like, decal, like, imprint. I don't even know. There's no microphone. There's no microphone and camera. They don't stay on the console at all because these tracks are obviously third party and very bad quality. And like for the backs, if this is just the backs, you probably couldn't tell that these were fake. But yeah, these buttons, they work fine. They don't like click or anything, which I guess they're not supposed to. And like, yeah, these are just really low, like, budget, really low quality, really bad Joy-Cons. And like half the time, like, these buttons don't work. So I'm using a lot for Switch Sports, and yeah, half the time this button doesn't even work. Good job, whoever made this. I don't even know. Here's a picture, I guess, right here of whoever made this. And so yeah, final thoughts and impressions. Personally, I think these are really, really bad. They barely work, and they just feel cheap. You have to feel them, but they do not feel premium at all. They just feel like cheap plastic thrown together by some, I don't know, company that didn't really care. They just wanted some money. And yeah, they're just bad. Don't buy these. Please don't buy these. They're not even good. Peace out. But now let's move on to actually good third-party controllers. The PowerA wireless controller. This is the PowerA wireless controller. This is an actually good third-party controller. I know. These aren't. So let's first talk about the front part and the buttons and how they feel. Like these 4 buttons, A, B, X, Y, they all feel great. Very mashable. Very mashable. And yeah, they've been used a lot, and even still, they're very mashable. They're a little bit wiggly. These sticks feel amazing, so smooth. Though they do have a little snapback. but that's okay. And this D-pad, oh my gosh, this D-pad, it's amazing. It's just so clean, and like, you barely have to put any effort to push it down. Unlike this, to put some considerable effort into pushing this down. Though this doesn't have any, like, barely has any clickiness to it. That's a little bit of downside, but it's not that bad. And now we're gonna look at the top. These two buttons, oh my gosh, they feel so nice. And these back buttons, you know how these are the back buttons, you had to push down and then you have to push again to click it? Not for these. These just push down and it clicks. There's no clickiness though, which this controller seems to very excel at, being like clicky. Clicky. Yeah, which is nice in some regards, but this is just overall better build quality. It's a USB-C charger. It doesn't take batteries, so as you see there's no battery pack here. And these are the 3 back buttons. This one can program these 2 back buttons to any button. Triggers, shoulder buttons, stick clicks, D-pad, A, B, X, Y, start, select, home, screenshot, and very clicky, which is really the only button on this controller that's very clicky. You can hear. ASMR. Oh. Hope that pleases you. Anyway, now I'm gonna be showing footage of me playing Brawlhalla. Okay, so final thoughts. This is a very good controller, clicky. And very durable. So you know how I said the controller was durable? Well, that's kind of a lie. So currently, this is a few months after I recorded this. It's currently not working very well because there has been a new glitch discovered in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which makes you have to wiggle the stick back and forth really fast, which wears out the stick very fast. The thing is, first-party controllers don't run into this problem where the stick gets loose, but third-party controllers do. So that kind of means that it isn't as durable, but it's still kind of durable. And yeah, all the buttons work well. Can't say as much for these. And yeah, everything just seems very well made. But, however, I would recommend just splurging another $20 and buying a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This is $50 and those are $70. And I just feel like you'll get a better experience. This doesn't have any NFC in it, so you can't use your Amiibo or anything. And also, the Pro controller just has a more premium feel. Also, by the way, it looks way nicer. Even though the Switch Pro controller doesn't have any back buttons, I still feel like it's better. And yeah. Now we're going to be looking at the Power A wireless GameCube controller. This is the Power A wireless GameCube controller. This is for all those people who play Smash and want a good GameCube controller that isn't wired. This controller is okay. Not the best, not the worst, but it gets its job done. These buttons, again, feel really clicky. This one takes a little bit of effort to push down though, but all the rest feel fine. These octagonal gates on the sticks feel very good. Like, listen. ASMR part 2. And like this D-pad, nothing really special. Same as this D-pad. But no, less clicky. These top buttons. These feel really good with the addition of 2 of them. So this can be used for any game. And these triggers, they're not good. Like, you have to push them down and then press again to click. Same as these buttons. though these are less of a problem. And these aren't even analog. So yeah, not very good. That's why I stopped using these for the most part. But like, yeah, and there's no back buttons. There's just little things in the back, and as you can see, I lost the back. So overall, not as good as this one, but better than these. This just like has a better feel than these ones, but not as good as this one. Final thoughts. I personally would buy this over a GameCube controller just because you can use this for any game. But if you're playing Smash, you should probably go for a GameCube controller that's wired. Yeah, this just like doesn't feel as good. The buttons feel like, I don't know, kind of mushy. At least the A button does. And like these buttons, also kind of mushy. And this D-pad is okay. But like, the main selling point is these sticks. Oh my gosh, these sticks feel so good. Yes. Anyway, and it's comes with batteries. Oh, we're good. Batteries so they aren't charge. And yeah, as you can see, this is used, so not the best example of premium. Yeah. So, how I feel about this, again, better than these, but again, I think that this trumps all of them. This is the best for gaming. With wireless controllers, they're a third party in my opinion. The list is low.